Guys, I learned how to use Snapchat this week thanks to some of my friends. They saw my video and told me that I needed to be educated so I didn't seem so old. So yeah, snap me up at Messi_Jordan. Thanks. Well, now that we have established our Snapchatting relationship, I have a response for you guys. A response from Messy Abby herself, the girl who asked me about the high school tips, if I had any. I made a video about that last week, so go on over and check that video out if you haven't already seen it. But I'm gonna read to you guys Messy Abby's response. I actually just found it, so I was gonna read it to you guys. She says, "Thank you so much, Jordan. This really helped me. And yes, my name is Clever. I just found out about you, mentioned, and answered my question, and I started freaking out because you mentioned me, but thank you for answering my question. I'm actually trying out these tips you gave me, and it is actually helping me. And I made a bunch of different friends that people thought were outcasts, but now I made so many friends." That's really cool. I'm really glad that that video actually helped you. It was cool that that video had 0 dislikes from when I'm making this video, so thank you so much for whoever you are who wanted to dislike that video and you stopped yourself. I really appreciate that about you. Thank you. Okay, I have one question to answer today because I have a funny story that goes along with it. Vanished King from Instagram says, "Living in Nashville, do you ever see any famous singers?" Okay, short answer, yes. I have lived in Nashville my entire life, so yes, I have run into several singers. I, for one, have run into Michael Tate from DC Talk, and now the Newsboys like 4 times maybe. I've run into Toby Mac, Stephen Curtis Chapman. Actually, I watched his sons play in a battle of the bands at a local venue, and Stephen Curtis Chapman was standing right next to me the entire time. But the most memorable run-in of all was when I was 9 years old. I was at an Old Navy with my mother and my brother and sister and my best friend Eric and his mom. We're at an Old Navy and shopping, just shopping for the day. And in walks in none other than Michael W. Smith himself. Strolls right in, goes straight to the men's section. My mom is hyperventilating. She is so excited. And this is how mom's always been. So I'm getting very excited. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's Michael W. Smith. I've only listened to you like 1 trillion times in my entire life. I'm freaking out too, like mother like son. And so me and my buddy Eric, we stalked this man, okay? I have regrets in my life. I stalked Michael W. Smith. We stalked this man so well. We were like spies. We really were. We're like hiding behind racks. We're hiding behind curtains, closed, peeping through like, oh, there he is. Oh, he's looking at us. And we hide when he sees us. We were professionals. And every time we hide behind something, we get a little closer. Hide behind something, get a little closer. Hide behind something, get a little closer. We're getting so close to Michael W. Smith, we can almost touch him. At this point, I've noticed that he's probably seen us. I'm not exactly sure, but he's been shopping. He's been, in there for like 15 minutes. And Michael W. Smith has like a bunch of clothes hanging over his arm, and he looks like he's still looking around, getting ready to maybe check out. And me and Eric, we're very dedicated, I'll tell you that. We get so close to Michael. We are like, we're here, and Michael W. Smith is on the other side of the pants thing, where all the pants are sitting, whatever that's called. I pick up a pair of pants that are obviously way too big for me. We're like in the adult section, and I'm 9, and I have them up over my head. I probably do that for like a solid minute. I am such a child. And Eric's doing the same thing. And poor Michael, he's just trying to get a pair of bootcut jeans. Pathetic. We were pathetic children. Disgraces. Why didn't my mom stop me? That was the question in my mind. Why didn't mom stop me? At some point of doing that over and over and over again, Michael W. Smith does not buy his clothes. He puts them all down at one time, doesn't even give them to a person working there, an employee, puts the clothes down and walks out. And me and Eric are just standing there with the pants in our hands. Goodbye, Michael. Goodbye, Michael W. Smith. We stand there awkwardly as we have chased Michael W. Smith out of Old Navy without his bootcut jeans. That's a true story. That actually happened. Like, that is real. Michael W. Smith, if you're watching this, I don't know if you remember me. My name is Jordan. I did not introduce myself, obviously, that day. I was playing a spy. But if you remember that day, I honestly want to sincerely apologize because you looked like you were on a mission that day to buy a lot of clothes. And I really apologize that you did not get what you were looking for. And that I scared you out of Old Navy. Okay, I'm sorry. That was a mistake. And I've learned from those mistakes now. I've never done that again to any human being in my life. So thank you so much for the learning experience. And I hope that you have moved past that and aren't scared of little children. Michael, I'm sorry. Well, guys, that's all that I have today, but I have big news. If you guys go over to the Blimey Cow channel today, Josh and I have released the first episode of Brother Time Season 2. Go check it out. We're very excited about it, very proud of it, and we really want your guys' feedback. So go over to the Blimey Cow channel right now, check that video out, comment, and let us know what you think. Hey, guys, thank you so much. And again, Michael, I am sorry, okay? I'm sorry. I was a naive child. Forgive me. Goodbye.